My name is Hilton Alexander, and I was born and raised, here in the Atlanta area. In Atlanta, man. I'm actually a Grady baby, you know what I'm saying? They say when you're from Atlanta, you was born at Grady Hospital, you actually is an AT alien, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a true AT alien. I grew up a product of Atlanta public school system. Graduated from Southside High School here. It's called Maynard Jackson now, shout out to Maynard Jackson. And then I went to Morris Brown College, which is also here in Atlanta in the AU Center. And so that's my foundation, that's my background, and that's why I service the youth in the community still to this day. It started with my own two children. It took one person to say, can you train my kid? I was like, well, just bring them out to a session where I'm training my own kids. And it seemed like, man, before you knew it, I had 30 and 40 kids on any given Sunday training. We was right at Mays High School where we used to do all the training. Shout out to Mays High School. They would allow me to use their facilities back then. And every Sunday, I would hold sessions, and it was getting bigger and bigger, and it was just me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all my homeboys, like coaches and stuff like that, my wife. We try to keep everything organized. And they were like, man, I think you on to something here. You might need to go ahead and legitimize this. And I remember having a conversation with a friend of mine. His name is Dwight. We call him Coach Dwight. And I was like, what am I gonna call it? If I do come up with a business model, like, what would I call it? He was like, man, you ran routes. You the king of route, man. Route King. I was like, okay, Route King. And so I took the name Route King. I created all of my LLCs. I got the domain names, created websites, got my logos done, all my social media handles, and Route King Training was born. When I first started Route King Training, I wanted it to be multifaceted. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be pigeonholed as just a receiver trainer or just a speed trainer. I like to consider myself pretty versatile in a lot of areas. And so I make sure that I put it out there that, hey, I'm not only a receiver coach, but I also can help you with speed. Well, is it only football players? No, I can train multiple sports, multiple positions, because no matter what sport or position you play, you got to have the ability to run fast. You got to have the ability to be able to, change direction, accelerate, decelerate, be explosive, jump, all those things. So I just kind of prided myself on that initially. And then obviously with wide receiver being my background, I played wide receiver at Morris Brown. I was an All-American there. I signed with the San Francisco 49ers as an undrafted free agent out of Morris Brown College, and that was huge back then. I mean, coming up from an HBCU in the SIAC to make it to the pros, man, I spent 2 years with them and also with the New Orleans Saints before injuries kind of derailed my career. I got a call from Tavon Austin. All right, and everybody remember Tavon Austin. He was a first-round draft pick out of University of West Virginia. He got one of the most watched highlight tapes of all time, right? You got little kids who still know who Tavon Austin is. But he hit me on Instagram. He said, yo, I love what you're doing, man. I love the training that you do. I love what you're doing for the kids. Hey, I'm coming to Atlanta. I want to train with you. And so he came to Atlanta, man. We had a really good session. We filmed it. I put the content out there. Man, it just blew up from there. Next thing you know, Darren Waller, he was a Pro Bowl tight end for the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. He called me. I started training with him. And then, obviously, I'm in Atlanta. Well, the Atlanta Falcons are here in Atlanta. That's when Mohamed Sanu called me. He said, bro, I see what you're doing. I want to be a part of it. We pulling up. And when Mohamed Sanu pulled up, he pulled up with everybody. Him, Calvin Ridley, Justin Hardy, Christian Blake, I mean, all of the Falcon receivers, everybody except Julio. But Julio would come to the session, but he would always tell me, like, Coach, I don't train, man. I'm Julio, I don't train, right? But he would always come and offer his insight and support what we had going on.
Why do you have so much passion for what you do, and why do you do what you do?
Yeah, I feel like it was my calling. I think God put everybody on this earth for a reason. There's a purpose behind all of our lives. You always talk about what do you do between the dash, the day you was born and the day you die, right? So I take that seriously in terms of my dash. And, being that my career was kind of cut short, it was short-lived, it didn't kind of pan out how I wanted it to, it was my way of, instilling into my kids and everybody else around me whatever I could to make sure that they had a different outcome, a better outcome than I did, you know what I'm saying? And it was never about the money for me. You got to think about it. I never really said that I was going to train. It just happened organically, you know what I mean? And I remember when I would tell people to come out and train with me, they're like, how much you gonna charge? I'm like, man, just give me $10. You know what I'm saying? So it was never about the money. Give me $10. I'm gonna give them the best training of their lives, man. And we were out there for 2 hours for $10 of training, but those kids were getting better. You know what I'm saying? So I think what makes me do what I do and makes me thrive and why I'm so excited talking about it is I love the process of the grind and I love the outcome. I love the fruits of the labor. You know what I'm saying? You planting them seeds, man, we water it, watch it grow. Some take longer than others, you know what I'm saying? But I love to just be able to sit back and look at them and like, I remember where you started, now look at you now.